Oh yeah! Time for Thursday Night Live! Come help me to lead the charge, will ya? Yeah, we're calling out the elephants tonight, baby. Come to my classroom. I need some help. Send me some love. Make sure that the damn monkeys are off the freaking bus, will ya? Oh man, I'm waiting from all my buddies to come, man. They're coming. Sooner or later. I know they'll come. I just know we're waiting for them all to come. Oh, here they are, man. They're coming. Melissa Williams is in the house. Come on, Melissa. Time to make big boom boom with MC Live Thursday night. Emily Beck is in the house. Give it up for Emily. Yeah, they're all coming in tonight. Jenny Brad's here. Hello, Jenny. Sarah Hooper's in the house making big boom boom. Teresa, she's with me too. Jeannie Wagner. Whoa. Hey, Jeannie, help me get the freaking bus out of the dock, will you? Kara Hafey. How come Mary Cole is looking at my phone, man? You're starting to irritate me, Mary. Halle Vera. Leslie Montero, come help me. Thank you, Mary Cole, for getting my phone set up. My wife, CB, in the house, too. Oh, there she is. Goodbye. Get out of here, you crazy woman. Oh, my God, I'm having so much. Randy Conco, he in the house. Give it up for the Rand Man, will ya? No, wait a minute. Randy Conco, I'm going to call the cops on you. I'm going to butt that guy. Shauna, you be in the house. MC's in the house. I know, I'm in the house. You in the house. We in the house. Come join me. This is Facebook Live, man. It is number 53 tonight. Good to have you on my show. Number 53. Every time we do this, we celebrate. Randy Kunkel, hey MC. I know it's going to be a great night. Randman, wait till you see who's going to be in. You know her. Miss Jane Lewis is my guest tonight. And she is a hair ninja. She is from Chrome Salon Experience. Give it up for the Chrome Dome, will ya? Rita Gonzalez. As a matter of fact, Charlotte Gardner, the matriarch. She be the maker. She's in the house. She's with Janie. Give it up for Charlotte. She is the queen of the Chrome Salon Experience. Kara Hafer, she be in the house too. Hey, Kara, do me a favor, will ya? Get my freaking car out of the garage because I got to go to work. We got so much work to do tonight, man. I just love you guys when you come hang out. I know Randy Kunkel says, hey to the Chromies. Chromies in the house. Hey, Charlotte, make sure that I don't want the freaking monkeys driving the bus tonight, Char. And make sure, Randy Kunkel, you know what I'm saying when get the elephants out of the living room. Anyway, enough with this nonsense. Let me tell you about Jane Lewis. I think she's got a lot to share. I talked to her a couple of times this week. She's extraordinary. Again, Salon, Chrome Salon, and this is why she's earned the right. Number one, she is, as you're going to see, like early 20-something. Right, Allie? Yep. And she spent her first 9 months behind the chair in 2016, April through December. And in that 9-month window, $30,000 W-2 and gratuities. I mean, you do the math on that. Had she had the full year, she would have done a $40,000 first year behind the chair, but she only had 9 months. I think that's worth a round of applause. Right, give it up for her. And she was just building traction. I've got a bet with her. As a matter of fact, the first 6 weeks, what are we looking at? This is the 23rd. So we're 7 weeks into the 2017, and she is trending to do $50,000 on a W-2 and gratuities on her first full year behind the chair. That's getting close to a record. I think that would be qualify for big boom boom, man. Making the cash register ring. Let me give you some of her stats. Level 2. So if you're a level 2 in the Summit Kingdom, 20 years old, not bad. She's going to be rich and terribly happy probably by the time she's 24, 25. Can you say prenup? Give it up. I'm just trying to be a little funny with you tonight. As I said, 30,000, 9 months, trending 50,000. Referrals. She's a referral queen. Ninja. In 9 months, she did 110 referrals. She's already trending this year, unless she does something, incredibly nonsensical. She'll probably have 2017. The result that she's been getting the last 7 weeks is going to give her about 200 referrals. So I don't know, man. I think she is leading the charge big time on referrals. What are the other stats? Rebook 65%. That's not bad. 15% RTS. Average service ticket is $71. Haircut $36. And this is the biggie. She is an Instagrammer. She's got a real unique practice on how she gets her guests on her Instagram. As a matter of fact, the overwhelming majority of her guests, this is going to sound a little bit strange, are on Instagram before they meet her, because that's how they found her, was on Instagram, and we're going to get her to talk about that a little bit tonight. What else do I want to tell you about her before we bring her on? Well, let me just bring you to her her Instagram page. She's got a Chrome professional business page on Facebook. She's got a professional business page on Instagram. I'm going to take you right there because it's a beautiful page. There it is. Bring it right up. Again, contact button, follow button. The hair that she's doing is extraordinary. It's probably $150 ticket hair. And she is, I'm not going to give away, I'm going to let her show you what that is. But again, if you're joining us for the first time, we are really, really specific on how we use best social media practices to explode your income. And one of the 11 commandments is that if you haven't already flipped your friend page, your personal page on Instagram, to a business page, it's a real easy click. It's a real easy click path, and by 2 clicks you can convert it. You'll know it's converted because it's a contact button. I'm going to hit the contact button just to show you. You hit the contact button. If I'm one of the friends of her many guests that are on her page, and I happen to be scrolling her page, and I see something that I really love, right? I'm going to touch this. Oh my God, I'm loving the rainbow, the mermaid hair, and I'm saying to myself, I want to make an appointment. I can just scroll right up, hit the contact button, call the salon. Right, Nicole Adair, you were on my last show. Barbie, good to see you. I'm going to call just to show the newcomers how easy it is. You make the call. I'm going to put it on speakerphone now. Charlotte has, as you'll see, she's a multiple salon owner. So I'm going to have to.
Thank you for calling Chrome, a salon experience.
Right,
the Brazos Valley's only award-winning salon. To speak with a salon professional at our University Drive location, located across from Wings and More, press 1.
I'm going to press 1.
To speak with a salon...
So I'm going to the salon now. I'm going to see if they answer. I'm hoping they will. All right, we got a ring.
Use the difference calling at Chrome. This is Alyssa. How can I help you?
Alyssa, this is Michael Cole. I'm going to have a whole bunch of people give it up for you right now. So I wanted to make sure that if I wanted to call you directly to make an appointment with Jane Lewis, I could do that. Would you just tell the thousands of people watching us tonight that, yes, I'm not a pathological liar?
You are not a pathological liar. That is very true.
Well, wonderful. I just wanted to prove the point. Thanks for having fun with us. And tell Janeski I'll be calling her in just a minute.
Absolutely. I'll let her know.
All right. Thanks. Bye. See, it's as simple as that, you guys. I'm telling you. It's as simple as that. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to go back to the interview because I've got some questions I want to ask her. And then what I'm going to do now, Nicole, is I'm going to bring her up on my... and I'm hoping that the IT gods are good to us tonight. I'm going to call her right now on and FaceTime her. All right, here she is. Let me see if you guys can see her. Let me see. There she is. There she is. Give it up for Jane Lewis. Jane, thanks for coming and joining us. Did you hear me bragging on you?
I did. We all did. I have some of my team here, so we all saw it.
It's a big deal. Thanks for joining us tonight. And I've already qualified and earned you the right. And there's a handful of questions that everyone that is watching is always on their mind. And first and foremost, how many times a week would you post? Because a lot of people are confused about that. And I was really intrigued by your answer.
to 3 times within a week period. But I take more pictures than I post. So I'll probably take anywhere from 5 to 10 pictures throughout the week, but I'll only post 1 to 3 times a week. So I'm prevalent and I'm really consistent in my posts, but I'm not overwhelming. And I'm also not, once in a blue moon. I'm very consistent with 1 to 3 times a week.
I love it. And so you're taking probably 10 sets of pictures a week on 10 guests. They're probably triple-digit guests, and out of the 10, 1 to 3, which I love because I wouldn't say that that's obsessive compulsive, posting disorder. I think that's common sense. Here's the other thing that's on people's mind is, what's the conversation that you're having with your guests? Because I know you've got a best practice where your guest comes in. A lot of times they found you because they were on your social media pages, and they come in with other pictures from other platforms, and you've got a real interesting way of engaging them in a conversation with you and how you use your mobile. Talk about that.
Yeah, so whenever they show pictures of the look that they're going for or something that they want to achieve, whether it's a haircut or a hair color, I pull up my phone and I pull up my Instagram with my own work, and then we'll both kind of go through it together and see if I have something that I've personally done that matches something that they're looking for. So matches something that's on Pinterest or Google. And that really helps because that gets both of our phones out at the same time. And then, they see my work so they can have a more realistic expectation of what I do personally. And then it also gives them a chance to follow me right then and there. They see my username, they see what my profile looks like. So it just gets it more personal, and it gets a more realistic expectation of my work, and that way we both can go through it together. So it gives it a different perspective, not just Google and Pinterest.
Yeah, I love it. Well, the key point here that I want to make sure that our viewers, our friends get is, many guests today are bringing in pictures off of Pinterest, and it's driving a lot of hairdressers crazy. I know that because when I'm out in the world, that's they bring in the Pinterest, and or they'll bring in Google Images, and they're doing that to you. And I love how you are pulling out your mobile, bringing them to your Instagram page, and showing them your looks that are kind of paired up with looks that they have on a Pinterest or a Google image, and it's blowing their mind. It's saying to them, oh my God, I'm in the hands of a ninja.
And it's cool too because in none of my pictures, they don't have filters on them. So sometimes I think I can speak for some other hairstylists that guests will bring in pictures that have different filters on them. So it's just a more realistic expectation of some looks that they can.
Right. Now that's the second best practice, but the third one is really a mind blower on how you're getting, how you're getting a guest to follow you. You said you came to my symposium class, and you heard an idea and you started using it, and it's helping you to really knock it out of the park. Do you remember that comment? Because I'd love you to share that with our viewers tonight.
Yeah, so Symposium, I learned a lot from Symposium, but one of the biggest things in your class that I've really started to just incorporate in my ritual with my guests is once I take the before and after pictures or the after pictures, whatever pictures that I take, I'll direct message them to the guest, and that way they can post the pictures from their own profile. And they'll put, in the caption, love my new look, and they'll tag me. So then it's reaching a whole different audience, and it's not reaching people that already know me. It's reaching the people that have yet to find me. And then they have those pictures to show their friends on their own mobile device. We never swap personal phone numbers. It's all through direct messaging. And then it just, I reach more people that I might be able to help in terms of their hair goals. And it's just a whole different audience.
Yeah. Now, I want to make sure that the viewers tonight heard what I heard. You are taking a picture off of your mobile, and you're getting that picture to them on their mobile so that they can post that picture on their social page, and then they're not only tagging you, but they're writing a real complimentary caption in that post so that when their 330 friends, according to Instagram, which are referral candidates for you. That's why you're running at triple digit and you'll do 200 referrals this year. Because they've tagged you, you now can follow up on all of those people that liked that picture and send them invites and incentives to come in to see you. I think that's probably one of the reasons why you're pouring nitroglycerin on your referral bonfire.
Yeah, and that was the second point that I really learned that I'm starting to now incorporate that is the follow-up. So whoever likes the picture that my guest might have posted or whoever comments on it, if I see them as a future guest in my chair, I'll reach out to them and I'll say, hey, I saw that you were interested, in some work that I did. Here's where I work. Here's who I am. Like, if there's anything I can do for you, I'd love to help you. So I'm starting to do that as well, and I think I'll see some big results from that.
And then last but not least, last night when you and I were chatting, you said that you had another best practice. You referred to yourself as a chameleon because depending on who the guest is and the genre of the guest, and you tell the viewers, I don't want to take the words out of your mouth because it was extraordinary.
Yeah, so I just love being able to be your authentic self, but I think you can be a chameleon. I love that word. You change with your guests to more suit them. So if you have, the mom that only gets an hour to herself, I'm very calm and quiet and peaceful and relaxing with her. But then when some of my college girls come in, I'm dancing around the chair, just having fun with them. So I'm always myself, but I do change my behaviors and the way that I perform services based on who's in my chair. And I think that really helps too. Another thing that I've really noticed is with more mature guests, like taking before and afters and showing them my Instagram, it's something new for them. And they have fun with it. They don't usually get that. So it's new and it's fun and exciting. So I'm always myself, but I do cater differently depending on who's in my chair.
So last but not least, and then we have to go, everyone that I talk to that's getting started, wading into the pool, is real fearful. They're fearful of taking pictures. I'm not going to be good enough. I'm not going to have enough likes, and I'm going to be embarrassed. I mean, there's all kinds of the voices in our head, the voices of fear. Did you have any of those voices? And if so, how did you kind of like walk through it?
At first it was kind of like, can I take a picture? But they actually love it. Guests love when you take pictures of them because then it shows confidence in your own work. So, if you're taking a picture, you obviously love it. They love it. They get to see the difference before and after. So, at first I was a little hesitant. And when I first started posting pictures, I didn't really know how my following on Instagram would react to it. But they love it. They absolutely love to see it. And it just adds character, and it's just your portfolio. It's your work. It's your talent. It's your story. So.
Thank you. Well, listen, we're out of time, and on behalf of all of our guests that are following it tonight, I'm looking at our board here, and people are really served by your wisdom. So keep up the good work. I'm going to stay in touch with her. Yay. I got a bet with her. I bet her a grande Starbucks toffee nut latte that she would hit 50,000 plus in W-2 and gratuities and 200 referrals. All right, I got to go. Thanks a lot. Say hi to my chromies and say hi to Shar, and I'll be talking to you soon.
I will. Bye.
Bye. Wasn't that cool? Now, I want to make sure that you got it before we say goodbye tonight. I want to make sure that you have it, and that is that 1 to 3 posts a week, a set of pics, probably 5 to 10 sets of pics, and then she picks the best 1 to 3, post it. She's using Instagram as her lookbook. She's showing it to her guests when her guests bring in Pinterest and Google Images to get the guest focused on her work. Posts on the guest page. The guest is writing a review on their page. They're tagging Jane. Jane has the follow-ups on the likes with the invites. Isn't that cool, Ash? And she's also a chameleon with adapting to every genre, whether it's a millennial, a Gen X, or a boomer. And she's overcoming fear. I think it's courage. It's not the absence of fear, but the willingness to overcome it. Randy Kunkel said, Proud of you, little Comey. I know Randman, I'm telling you what, she was on the freaking elephant tonight, baby. She hit it out of the park. And Dana said that she loves Jane Lewis as well. I agree, Dana. So at any rate, if you're new to us, I want to encourage you to go to summitsalon.com/products and pick up our tracking app, our planner, because our planner is really both of these are key pieces for best social media practices. We are pick up the book Over the Top, and we're in the process of a new work this year called Over and Above the Top, and I'm gonna start a new series on that on video on my Facebook page here next week. I'll surprise you with that. If you get to summitsalon.com/MCLive, it'll take you to all of the MCFB Live Thursday night programs. This was our 53rd, and we have the 52 on there, and you don't have to go on archaeological digs to find that, right, Kelly? And last but not least, next week, special guest on the show, Briella Nicholson from Raffaella Hair Studios, and I can just see I got a misspell on that. I had a lot cooking today, but I'll fix that for next week. You're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be a good show as well. So wonderful. Thanks for hanging with me, Kelly. Thanks for hanging. I love you too. Lori, Bridget, Dana, Allie. It's always good to see you guys. And I want to just kind of stay in touch with all of you. And end with this. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you to L'Oreal PPD, because your sponsorship helps us to continue to make Big Boom Boom. Thank you, Salon Centric. You help me to make Big Boom Boom. Thank you, State Beauty and RDA, and thank you, Summit Salon Business Center, and thank you, Summit Salon Community. It's morphing. It's going viral. We now have tens of thousands of people plugged into this movement. You're on it, and I'm on it, and we're on it. I love you all. Yeah, thanks for sending me the love, Nicole. And anyway, I'm going to let you go tonight, and we will see you. I'm going to surprise you over the weekend and on the front end of the week with a series on the 80-20 rule. So watch for those posts as well. Time to go. See ya. Bye.